Welcome back to the workshop. We're back in the Gundam side story 0079 for the Dreamcast.
Good job on the last mission. The White Dingo should be proud. Sorry, it's a little soon, but here's your next one.
Goes right
White
into it,
Dingoes
doesn't
will
it?
now commence entering the occupied city of Alice Springs as reconnaissance for the main Red Possum Force. You will then initiate attack on the enemy troops.
What's
When
everything
you do, your
animal?
top priority will be to destroy the pillbox clusters in the hills to the north and south of the city, which are the biggest obstacles that the main force will face when entering there. Since this city is located in the central region of the continent, it was fortunately protected from the worst of the colony drop disaster, meaning there are many civilians still there. Take the utmost care and precaution while in the area so as not to endanger them. This especially applies to the water tanks, which are the lifelines for the city and the surrounding area.
Not the water tanks.
If they're destroyed, even if we manage to take the city from the Zeon, it'll make supporting it afterwards very difficult.
So I can't do a lot of explosions then.
Exercise extreme caution on this one. I wish you all the best of luck in this battle.
So destroy and Oasis has to search. Okay. Yeah, Oasis gets her own separate missions.
Captain, I have some intel for you. According to the information I got from the Wombat Resistance Group that we encountered on our last mission, Zeon transport trains will move through Alice Springs within the next few days. They don't have any details as of yet, but there's a distinct possibility that they're transporting something very important.
There is a chance that we may run into one of these trains during the battle. I wonder what they've got inside them.
Rumor has it that as the Zeon forces began to show signs of defeat, they started loading up their resources and are secretly transporting them somewhere out into space. These shipments may be part of that plan if my sources are not mistaken. They may even be carrying some sort of vital resource for all we know. Lieutenant, I think we should consider stopping those trains that we happen to run across if we're going to see this through. Don't you think so?
Well, we can cross that bridge when we get to it. After all, the trains may not even show up during our mission.
Oh really? Why would you mention
You
that?
really are irresponsible, aren't you? However, there's still the possibility that those trains won't even show up. So why don't we stick to headquarters' original plan and concentrate our efforts on destroying those pillboxes and breaking through?
Spoiler alert, they show up. So let's go into the garage, gonna shoot everyone with just general machine guns and make them not blow everything up.
Hey there, Lieutenant Rhea. Well, what do you know? We're finally on our way. I guess the brass just doesn't understand how long it takes to do maintenance on these things while we're on the front lines. Well, as long as you leave it to me, I'd be sure to have it ready to go no matter how little time they give us.
Thank you.
That's one thing you don't have to worry about. So you take... Okay,
Yeah, machine guns. I'm
Okay,
gonna
how
take
about
the
it?
small
So you
shield.
take... Lieutenant
Yeah,
Rhea,
make me,
is this the
go
unit
quicker.
and the equipment you want?
No,
Okay, how do you... So you... Okay.
these guys could have the large
Is that all you-
shields. They could use some more,
Okay.
more protection.
Okay, so you... Is that all you want, Ensign Mike?
Yep.
All right, now that...
So now that it's a mill system, which let me know in the comments below if you actually want to hear these or not, because they do add to the story.
Lieutenant
But
Rhea, I'm convinced that the
It's
last
more crap
battle
you
we
gotta
were
listen.
engaged in was just a delaying tactic on our enemy's part. When you stop and think about it, this mission they gave us is pretty darn reckless. Sending in a force as small as ours before the main attack force arrives is far too dangerous. Then again, if it turns out that the enemy's strength becomes divided because they're trying to buy themselves time for some reason, then what we're doing may be coming as a surprise to them and work after all. I think that finding out why the enemy's trying to delay us will have a greater benefit to our future missions. That's the reason why I think the commander ordered us to go on such a risky mission in the first place.
oh yeah,
He's
That's
counting
why?
on our abilities.
It's we're awesome.
Anyway, we should be extremely cautious when carrying out this operation.
So I'm gonna try my best not to talk over these things.
Hey, Lieutenant Rhea, were you listening to the radio just
Oh
now?
my god!
Jacqueline, that sweet battlefield flower was coming in loud and clear. I recorded her last transmission. Take a listen.
Hi there, all you brave Federation soldiers listening out there. Are you all okay? Your Jackie's doing great, thanks in large part to all of your brave efforts. Now, As you all probably know by now, the Federation has finally begun its long-awaited battle for justice and liberty here in Australia as well. And I even heard from very reliable sources that they scored early victories in many places soon after the opening salvos against the Zeon forces. Still, if you were going to do this, I wish it started a little sooner. Is it wrong to be selfish like that? Sorry, guys. Anyway, keep up the good work. Jackie's rooting for you here. And now, our next song is...
Woo!
It's cute.
She's really got great stuff, don't you think? I love Jacqueline's show. I'll tape the next one for you too, if you want. Oh yeah, by the way, Lieutenant, if you could, don't mention any of this to Anita. She sort of considers Jacqueline her personal enemy, if you can believe that. Man, I wish she'd just lighten up.
So Mike has a long desire to be with the radio girl throughout the rest of the game. I kind of like the mail because it gives you a feel of what this war actually is, and not just what you see in the shows. And it gives you a feel of what the lower level people are, not like the big main, hey, I've got a Gundam. No, these are like the cheap mass-produced ones you see everyone else with. And you get a much better feel for the whole world of the whole Gundam world. It's like rooting for the underdogs, pretty much. Usually you just see them get blown up
Lieutenant,
by
like Commander Stanley
the
informed
main
us, there are
characters.
many civilians still in the Alice Springs metropolitan area. I think a lot of them stayed in the center of the city because the Zeon valued the civilians who worked in the occupation base and let them live safely in exchange for their full cooperation. I think it's best if we avoid the center of the city so we can minimize any damage we do. We can then liberate the entire area after the outlying areas have been secured and disarmed.
And if we do any fighting in the city center, we have to be careful not to frag any water tanks, right? Okay, got it.
Man, with everything else we have to worry about, now we have to concern ourselves with that too?
Yep.
Okay, should we try crashing this tea party?
Fang 1, requesting orders from you.
Let's move out. Autobots, transform and move out. Except they don't transform, but whatever. That's real loud. Damn it.
This is Oasis. I'm proceeding as per HQ's plan, and I'm presently searching for the enemy.
Oh, that was quick.
Since I expect sound tracking will be hard in a city spread out like this, I'm going to hold my position here for a bit. Requesting assistance.
Come on. Stop hiding behind the buildings. I don't want to blow everything up. And that was sneaky. Let's see, where's the other guys? That's right, I could just make them lock onto different targets. That's very helpful. Well, I'll let them spread out a bit. Hopefully they won't do too much damage. I'm gonna make him go short range if he's gonna go into the city like that. Hopefully he doesn't get his ass blown up by himself. Oasis does her own thing.
Bang 2, roger.
Bang 3, roger that!
What is shooting at me? I can't see because there's so much fog. Or, you know, system limits. This guy is annoying, so I'm just gonna use my shield to block these things from blowing me up. So I can see what the hell is actually shooting. There we go.
This is Oasis. Have completed the search.
Oh crap. Might have just thrown a grenade at a building.
There are hardly any defenders around. Anyway, I'm transferring this data to Red Possum as soon as possible.
Come on.
This
I'm gonna
is
get you.
Oasis.
I'm gonna get you with my lightsaber. I mean beam sword. Don't want copyrights.
Because you're the least dependable guy here.
Charge! I shouldn't be following this guy. He's definitely leading me into a trap.
Hey, Bang 3! Let's look alive out there!
Oh shit, it's a Gouf. Yeah, the Gouf would definitely beat my ass. Oh, those are the... Continue doing your sonar search. Go there and... Oh, that's right, it can triangulate everything. Okay. Cancel that, have him search this area, blow those up. I think he's going after little tanks, so do medium range. Fang 2s. Calm down. Is that it? Oh no, it's just little tanks. Have him come down here and help me out with these guys.
Fang 2, roger. Fang 3.
Of course they're going into the city where... Oh, just tap a building and fall down. Like this city's made out of cardboard. Knock his ass over. Cut him! Cut him! Oh crap! Ah, there's Gouf. Kind of reminiscent of that one episode of 08th Mobile Suit Team.
This is Oasis. Have completed mission sonar sweep in the area. Continuing the search. Make 3. I'm boxing you in. You have to move around a little more.
Jeez, it's easy for you to
Did I just swing it through the building? Stop jumping! Just die! So see I have that special generator on so I can boost a lot longer. At least he's going to the opening. So I don't have to worry about the city anymore. Really? You are really annoying. Switch. There we go. It switches automatically, so I don't really have much control over that, unfortunately. That's one suit down. Let's go after that Gouf. One of my favorite Xeon mobile suits. Just badass as hell. They have that big blade and the shield with the Gatling gun in it. Sometimes a whip. 2 on 1 time.
What's wrong? This isn't like you.
Just looked away for a second.
Who's getting beat? Was it Fang? Fang 2? Hey, now they're both in mid. Why is he attacking like this? This poor city's just getting...
Lieutenant, I confirmed that a train came into the battle area.
Oh, I wonder if that's the train they were talking about. Yep, he's got that little whip stall. Awesome. Gotcha. Come on. Oh, he's also got that badass skull decal, too.
I'm getting a message from the enemy. I'll transfer to you.
This is the leader that's talking right
This
now.
is
Him.
Lieutenant J.G. Vish Donahue, Xeon Forces Commandant for this city. Vish. Guy they call Wild Thunder? I have a proposal for the Federation officer in charge.
Yeah?
We have no desire to fight a hopeless battle any longer, as I'm sure you
As I keep attacking him.
living here in the Alice Springs metropolitan area. From our point of view, fighting a battle here would be a tragedy that would undoubtedly benefit neither side. We hope you can see our position.
Yeah, but I'm taking your train with me.
Therefore, we are now prepared to leave the city and hand it over to you. Our conditions are that we must be able to pull out without incident. Rest assured, until we are out of here and have established ourselves in neutral territory, we will not attack you in any way. Of course, if you attack us, we will have no further choice but to respond accordingly. I believe you would prefer to settle this situation in a peaceful and fair manner, as I've just laid out for you.
Got it all planned, hasn't it?
What? You mean to tell me they didn't want to fight us in the first place?
When you think about the damage we might do to the city, these conditions really don't sound that bad. What should we do, Lieutenant?
So now you have a choice. You can either let them go peacefully, or I can destroy them. But then he will come at me full force again. But I really like this guy, and I love that suit, so I already shot the train, so that's not going anywhere. So that... Wait. Yeah, there it is. The train's ours, so I'm gonna let them flee. Whoop. Really gotta stop. Yeah, if I run over that train, I'm pretty sure he'll attack me again. So, I don't mind fighting that guy again. I'm pretty sure you just keep fighting him until that happens. Now we just wait. See how... Go back to the map to see how much longer I gotta wait for him to leave. Oh, it looks like he's already gone. The level should end about now. No? Pretty much they're only in this area for this to protect this train. Because we're gonna find out what's on it pretty soon, but it's ours now.
Lieutenant, I confirm that the remaining enemy forces are definitely retreating from the battle zone. The battle's over.
I guess I'm kind of disappointed. I mean, the Zeeks still have the overwhelming advantage all across the continent, but they pulled out of this place so quickly, I really haven't figured out what to make of it. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I wonder what their abandoning this position will mean for the war in the long run, and for the possibility of any kind of peace process. Maybe it'll have no meaning at all.
And then there was that train. Do you think it was really just a troop transport, or could it have been something else?
We'll just have to wait till the intelligence boys in the main force report back to us about this.
Anyway, our mission's complete.
Yeah, we'll just leave it to the guys upstairs to worry about the complicated stuff.
Yeah, let's not worry about
Besides
it.
that,
We're
that
just
guy
tools.
Visha's unit is pretty damn tough in battle.
I guess Wild Thunder isn't just a nickname for him.
Wild Thunder!
Well, it doesn't
It's like
matter.
an 80s rock
Either way,
band.
we still won the battle, didn't we?
I did stop the train, so it should be ours. Right?
Lieutenant Vish, this just in. The train was destroyed.
Yep. Yeah, but
Yes, I see. And what about that Fetty mobile suit team that we ran into before?
he's interested in me.
You've got to admit that they were pretty damn good.
I'm also...
It may just be a small team, but they had a lot of skill.
Yeah, we did.
How about their commander? He was damn good too.
Too good. Wish I could pilot his suit. Alright, next time on the WorkSh3d, we're going to continue this war. And hopefully take Australia back from the Zeon.